what's up guys? Michelle here. Welcome back to my channel. So if I sound a little funny, it's because I'm super sick. Super sick, and I feel like crap, and that's why I'm sorry if I look crazy. I put on a little bit of makeup. I told you guys that I wanted to put a little more effort. I honestly was so close to put not even a drop of makeup, but we did a little bit of powder foundation, some highlight, bronzer, and I put on some lashes because I'm nothing without lashes. I can deal with, like, you know, not doing my brows and stuff, but like lashes are just what give me life. So for today's mukbang, we have Chick-fil-A. I'm so excited. I did a little poll with you guys asking you if you wanted to see a Chipotle mukbang or a Chick-fil-A, and you guys picked Chick-fil-A. It took me like a good half an hour to get here. It's kind of far from me in a way, like kind of sort of. I'm super excited. I'm so hungry. So on today's menu, God, I look real ugly today. La fea está encendida. So I got a grilled chicken club with no bun, and then I got a Cobb salad with no tomatoes or no corn, and I substituted the crispy chicken for spicy grilled chicken. It's the first time that I ever try the spicy grilled chicken on the Cobb salad, which I'm really pumped about. I don't see the egg. Did they take off the egg? I think they took off the freaking egg, and that's my favorite part of the salad. This is what we're looking like, looking super fresh, super cute, and all of this cost me $15.78, which is pretty expensive, but fuck it, right? How do I take like a nice little thumbnail for this, huh? God, I look so fucking ugly today. Fuck, I look so bad. What if we put my hair down? Should we try it? Should we try her? God, I look fucking insane. I should be like, hello, thumbnail? Whatever, we'll make it work. I don't know what I want to dig into first, but I'm so hungry, and I have my water. Usually I get a nice little Diet Coke or Coke Zero. I know Chick-fil-A has diet lemonade, but I think it's like 8 carbs for a small, and it's not that worth it. So I have my water. I told you guys that I want to try to drink more water instead of diet soda, so oops. And for my salad, I'm gonna have it with avocado lime ranch because it's my absolute favorite from Chick-fil-A, so that's what we're gonna have. In here, it's 310 calories. Whoa. 2 net carbs, 32 grams of fat. So we're gonna go ahead and drench this salad. I've never had their spicy grilled chicken, so let's give this baby a try without any sauce. This is good. Ooh. And then we're gonna give it a shake. Okay. I don't even care anymore if people pass by me at this point. Like, whatever. I'm gonna feel a little embarrassed, but I'll be fine. Oh, I didn't take a picture of it. I'm a dumbass bitch. And then I also got the chicken club because I know I'm gonna be a little hungry later, because usually this salad doesn't really fill me up. Like, it does, but then in less than an hour, I'll be hungry again. So I got this for a little later. I don't really know much to talk about right now. I didn't really think it through as to what I was going to talk about. I mean, I just kind of wing it. These dudes probably just from high school just parked up right next to me, but whatever. They look like private school kids for sure. And a brand new Jeep. He's the cool friend with the car. They just went and got Chick-fil-A, and they're living their best lives. That's probably his first car, the luxury. What was everyone's first car? My first car was my dad's car, and it was a 2010, 2011 Toyota Corolla, all black, with super illegal black tinted windows, black rims. I have so many memories in that car. Like, if I were to still be able to have that car, I totally would. I totally would. Like, the radio was like, when the radios were like orange. You guys remember when car radios used to be like small with the little CD thing, and it was orange? And my car was the fun car. Man, I had so much fun in high school. I used to sneak out so much. My poor parents. Mom, if you see this, I'm so sorry. But she knew. That bitch definitely knew. Like, my window, my room was right next to the door, and my parents' room was all the way across the house by the kitchen, passing the living room. So they couldn't hear anything, and the alarm was right next to my door, and the alarm wouldn't really ring around the house. It would only ring like in the front of the house. So what I would do is get my pillow. I would put the code and put the pillow over the alarm, because it would make a beeping noise when you would turn it off and turn it off. So you would put the code, it would be like beep 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 beep, and then it'd go beep 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 beep, like saying that it's off. As soon as I would put the code, when it would go to make the noise that it turned off, I would put the pillow right on top of it so you wouldn't hear it. And then I wouldn't sneak out through the door because my door was kind of broken. Like, it would make a lot of noise. I'd sneak out through my window. I popped open the screen of my window, and I would jump out of my window and put the screen back just in case anything would happen. If I were to tell you guys how many times my front neighbors have seen me sneak in and out, man, oh man, good time. I never actually got caught in the act of sneaking out. There's been 2 times. The first time wasn't really me getting caught like sneaking out. The first time was more of I snuck out and never went home. I said that I went to school because it was on a school night or something. I think it was after like Cinco de Mayo or something, and I got really drunk and I got in trouble with my parents, and it was around prom time and I got really upset. I snuck out. I went to my boyfriend's house at the time, and I went to like just like go hang out, you know, be upset at my parents. And I remember I knocked out. I woke up and I realized that it was already the next day, and I was like, fuck. So I lived right behind my high school, so I lived literally walking distance, like 2 minutes from my school. So I just told my dad that I went to school early, that I had something to do, whatever. Everything was fine. And I was like, I'll just skip school today. I just won't go. Whatever, I was there chilling. I was fine. I didn't get caught. Then all of a sudden, I get text messages from my friends, and they're like, your mom is here. She's here to pick you up. And I was like, what? So she was never really a school mom, and she would never pick me up early either. When they're telling me that she went to pick me up, I'm like, she knows what's up. My mom isn't stupid. Something is going on. So what happened was, so I used to do the morning announcements. Oh, this chicken is spicy. This is good. So I would do the morning announcements, and when she went to go pick me up, that was the period that I would have the morning announcements. So they told her like, oh, your daughter's Michelle Alvarez, she's probably doing the news right now, like just give her a sec. That's probably why they're not answering, because they were calling the classroom to tell me that I was leaving early, but they're like, they're not answering. She's probably doing the morning announcements. So she's like, okay, I'll wait. So she waited, and then after they're like, oh, never mind, like she's not here, your daughter's not here, your daughter's not at school. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. So then I start getting texts from my mom saying, where are you? What are you doing? Long story short, when she got home from work, remember my mom works at night, so she comes home during the day. She saw my screen and she saw my window. You can't fully turn on or off the alarm if there's a window open. So when she got home, she thought there was something open, and she was already suspicious about the screen in front of my window because I didn't get to fix it because I was planning to come back. Shit went downhill from there, sister. So I have everyone blowing up my phone saying, Michelle, where are you? Michelle, where are you? My mom is like, where the fuck are you? And they're freaking out because I'm like, fuck, I got caught. I didn't want to tell her where I was, and I was like, don't worry about it, I'll be home. Don't worry about it, I'll be home. She's like, I'm gonna go pick you up. I'm like, no, you're not. And then all of a sudden I turn off my phone. If there's one thing I'll say is I regret, like, I mean, I had so much fun, but I feel like I made my parents go through so much when I was in high school. Like, I was like that rebel child for real. But because they were like, not so much my dad, but my mom was really strict on me in high school, like super strict. So it's because she works in the news, she always knows what was going on in the world, so she was just worried. I turn off my phone, I take a nap, I wake up, and she's there, of course, pissed at me. And then I finally decided at the end of the day to tell my boyfriend at the time to drop me off at the shopping center by his house, and she picked me up from there, and I didn't get an ass whooping because God only knows. Because of that, I got super fucking grounded. She wasn't gonna let me go to prom, and I was the one who basically like got our prom house, like organized everything. So I was like kind of like in charge of the house type shit, like not really, but like I helped find the place, like get everything set up. So I was like, how the fuck, like I'm the person who kind of made this shit happen, and now I can't go. And I didn't know that I was gonna go to prom. Well, no, I was gonna go to prom, but she said I was not allowed to stay anywhere, to go anywhere, like come home straight after prom. And I was devastated. And it wasn't until prom day, like me leaving my house, that she ended up letting me stay. But I had no idea. And I was like going back and forth, like, are you gonna let me? And she's like, no, 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 I don't know. Literally me walking out of the house, she was like, okay, fine, you can go. I have a lot of story times of when I snuck out. I have one when I went to go sneak out to see my boyfriend, my current boyfriend, when me and him used to mess around a lot before we got serious. It was a night out, we all went out, blah blah. I got home because I had a curfew, and then I wanted to go see him. I wanted to go be a little fat. That was when my parents kind of knew that I was sneaking out, because this was after I graduated. This was shortly after I graduated. That's why I still had somewhat of a curfew. So they knew I would sneak out, so they would put the cars in a way that I wouldn't be able to take out my car. But they're stupid, because you know what I did? I took out my mom's Lexus. I was able to sneak out my mom's Lexus the way it was parked, and I went to go see him. The easy part was getting the car out of the little trail that they had. Super easy. Coming back home, I get back home, and I'm like, oh, this will be the same way it was easy to take out the car. It should be easy to put it back in. Almost an hour trying to get that car in, and I ended up scratching the car by the garage, and I gave up, and I was like, I have to go tell my dad. I was like, Dad, I messed up. I don't remember what I said, but I was like, I messed up. I was like, I scratched the car. He's like, what do you mean? He's like, where were you? And I was like, out. And he's like, out where? And I was like, I went to go see a friend. And he's like, what friend? And I was like, it doesn't matter, I just scratched the car and I don't know what to do, like I need help. So it's been the 2 times where I've gotten caught. Who knew this would turn into a story time? How funny. But yeah, it was iconic. iconic moments in my life. So I asked you guys to ask me some non-keto related questions, just because in my last video was mostly keto questions, and I don't know, I feel like I always talk about keto. Let's talk about something that's not keto. Boys, how do we handle those dickheads? Fuck those dickheads and fuck his friends, period. Honestly, with dickheads, know your worth and don't give them the attention and do not give them the time of day. From experience and from just all around, just knowing, all they want is attention. When you stop giving them attention, that's when they're like, fuck, why is this girl not giving me the attention? That is the number one thing that I can tell you, is just do not give in, do not give attention as much as you want to, and also thirst traps. Come on now. How long have you been with your boyfriend? Do you want marriage? Love you, love you. We have been together, we make 6 years November of this year. Do you want marriage? I do, but this is gonna be really weird. I don't know if you guys are like me too. I know some of my friends think like this too, but I want babies before we get married. It's really weird. I just want kids first. I feel like I just want my baby to be there when we get married, and marriage and weddings are so expensive and complicated for no reason, and I love him and he loves me, and I know he's a person that I want to spend the rest of my life with, but I just want babies first. I want my babies, I want my little monkeys, my little munchkins, and yeah, so I want babies before marriage. You guys might think I'm crazy, but I feel like marriage sometimes just complicates things, and I just don't want to rush into something just to say that we're married. Like, give me babies first. I don't want to get married. I mean, eventually, but it's not something that I'm like, I need to get married tomorrow. But tell us about how you met your boyfriend. Also, was he with you before your keto journey? So today is all about my man today, huh? He's gonna love this one. So we met, this video's gonna be long. We met through mutual friends. Like, his group of friends I've known since like middle school type shit, and he just like kind of like showed up as like the new guy in the group, and that's how I kind of like knew who he was. And then he started messing around with my best friend at the time. He was just always there. Like, him and my best friend didn't work out. Like, do not think that I just like came in between me and my best friend at the time's relationship. They were never really serious. They never really did anything. They just kind of like had like a little fling, and this was soon after. We were at some party and he was there, and I was newly single, and not newly single, but like I was single for a hot minute, and I was looking for something to do, and he was there and he was looking mighty fine. And my favorite thing about my boyfriend is that he has this charm. He has this like, ooh, sister. He has this charm to him, and he was looking really fine, and I threw my shot, and we hooked up that night, and it was love ever since. I was digmatized 100%. I'm being super out there, but like two bomb, the best of the best, high top tier, and I was like, this man is gonna be my man. And here we are 6 years later. That's a short love story of ours, but it was literally looking for a quick little hookup, and then we fell in love. He's been with me through my super skinnies, through my super bigs. I mean, we've grown together. It's been 6 years together. Any advice for growing on social media? Hashtags. I know a lot of people think hashtags are annoying, but hashtags make a fucking difference. It's insane. Depending on if it's makeup, if it's keto, if it's diet, if it's whatever you're interested, that is the best way. My best advice is interacting with other people who are interested in the same things as you, or even not interested, but as long as you're interacting, liking other people's pictures, you're gonna pop up more. I have a burp stuck right here and it doesn't want to come out. But yeah, using hashtags, interacting with people, and liking other people's posts is gonna help you a ton. And obviously be consistent and find your aesthetic, I guess. I don't have one. I'm kind of a hot mess. Like, that's my aesthetic, is hot mess. But it helps a lot more if you have an aesthetic and you're like organized. Helps a lot too. First, love you. Love you might be a bit personal, but did your weight loss impact your sex life? 100% in the greatest way. Obviously, because your confidence level just skyrockets. Because I remember when I gained a lot of weight, this is getting really personal, I did not want to have sex. My sex drive was super low because I was just so uncomfortable in my own body that like I felt so disgusting having sex. Like, it wasn't my boyfriend, like, and he would be like, and we would get into arguments because it's like, is it him? Like, are you not attracted to me? Like, what's going on? Like, that was a huge part in my dark times. Our sex life was just going down the drain because I just couldn't. I felt so disgusted with myself that I was like, why would he want to even have sex with me? Like, I'm sure I look so nasty and so disgusting. As soon as I started to work on myself and start to lose weight, I was like, my relationship matters, and it's not fair to him that I'm feeling this sort of way. And obviously I missed having sex too, but I was just so disgusted with myself that I just didn't want to. But it did impact me in the greatest way because I gained my confidence back, and my sex drive like fucking skyrocketed to the max. Me and my boyfriend have always been a very sexual couple. This is so weird, and I really hope my mom isn't watching this, or anybody in my family, but we've been a very sexually active couple since the beginning. So having to go through that little bump was really hard, but I feel like my weight loss has just like made it so much better. So yeah, it has impacted it in a really, really good way. Not a question, but can we see more Get Ready With Me's rave editions? I would love to. I feel like anytime there's a rave, I'm always in a rush, in a hurry, and I would just have to learn to get up earlier to be able to film. But yes, absolutely, that's something that I definitely want to do, because I feel like raves are a big part of me and that I enjoy and I want to share with you guys. And getting ready for raves is just so much fun. Most of the time I'm drunk already halfway. How often do you get your lips done? I've only gotten my lips once and I've been dying for another syringe. You have no idea. Do you think you ever will just quit keto, eat healthy daily, and work out on a daily basis instead? I think I'm gonna do keto / low carb for the rest of my life, because it's been what's worked for me. It's been the only thing to have me stay on track, because I've tried the whole eating healthy, working out, like the non-diet life. But you know, people say like you don't have to go on a diet, you could just, you know, eat regularly, control your mouth, and work out. I can't control my mouth. That's the thing. I have no self-control at all of what goes. I mean, I do, but I feel with keto it's just like I know what not to eat and what to eat, and I feel if I just eat regularly and try to control my mouth is how my binging habits come back. I think I'm gonna stay keto, low carb for basically the rest of my life. I can't do that whole like free eating and watching what I eat and trying to balance out. I just can't do it because I can't control myself. That's just me. I hate that it's like that, and I wish it wasn't, but that's just, I can't control my fucking mouth. And keto's been the only thing that's been able to have me like, we can have this, we cannot have that, and I can have wings and bacon and fried food and all this yummy shit, so why the fuck not? Will there be any more dessert keto videos? I actually want to do a video on cheese danishes, because I saw a recipe on a keto cheese danish and I need to fucking try it, because over the holidays what I would have at Starbucks is a large matcha lemonade and a warmed up cheese danish. If it was up to me, I would have a Starbucks warmed up cheese danish every single fucking day. It's so good. So you know what, maybe, yeah. Is that a dessert? I would call it a dessert. I'm gonna end this video here. My camera just said that my card was full and I had to delete some videos, and I just realized that I've been talking for over 40 minutes. And that's a lot, that's too much. So at least I know I have content to like pick out from. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you guys are enjoying these keto mukbangs. I definitely wanna be doing it every week. It's so much fun. I have so much fun just sitting here and just like chit-chatting with you guys. You guys know I have absolutely no privacy in my house. If you guys enjoy these mukbangs, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below. Hit that notification button right next to it. That will notify you every single time that I upload. Also, comment down below what's your favorite keto fast food item. I love you guys so fucking much. I will see you on my next one.